I know the Wi-Fi not on. It's not. So what's going on here? Keep saying unable to connect. The daggone tower not even a mile from here. We should never have connection issues. That's a fact. But I'm here chilling, hanging out. I really enjoyed the show last night. I know a lot of people might have felt that I was making fun of Sungrown, but I wasn't. I think it's shameful. But being a content creator, you gotta go what's coming at you, and you know, like I said, I don't know. Hey, what's going on, Female Facts? I don't know if they just trying to get some donation money and just trying to get some sympathy for them, cause you ain't heard much from them lately. Or did True Freeman really set it off to get that man fired? Cause I can believe that, because as I said, when I left True Freeman alone, he came after me. And even though I told the man I'm doing my own thing, he was like, nah, you ain't going nowhere, buddy. So he liked the fact that you talk about him, because it promotes him the same way that Tommy does. Even though they claim, oh, they bothering me, oh, why they keep picking on me, he know that it's keeping them relevant. Because chances are, if they watching you talk about them, they're going to go watch, right? Aren't they going to go watch? If you're willing to watch somebody talk about you, you definitely going to go and see the real thing. Especially if the quality ain't that great, or they're not showing the people face while they talking, then you definitely want to go see. You want to go see what the chat room says. So it's to their benefit. So I don't understand why people will get mad when they get streamed. To me, it's double advertising. Because the people that wouldn't watch you are watching you on somebody else's channel. Either way, they still watching you. And most people don't have a problem with that. How you doing, sir? Most people don't have a problem with that until you start getting donations. Then they got a problem with it. Till you start getting bigger numbers. And I told y'all, I've only seen Sungrown show. I've never sat through a whole show. But the 2 times that I've been over there, he has had more people live in his chat room while True Freeman was on than True Freeman had on. Than Vic had on while streaming him. I don't think people are understanding that. You had more people watching Sungrown than actually was watching True Freeman. So True Freeman had 100 and something people in his room. Vic had 60. Sungrown had more than that. Almost more than True and Vic combined. That's people that's still watching True Freeman, but they watching it on Sungrown show. So if Sungrown was pulling more people than True Freeman was, do you think that he want him to stop? Do y'all get what I'm saying? If your rival brings in more people than you do while you live streaming, it's your stream. More people would rather watch it on Sungrown show than on your show. Yeah, I think it's crazy too, but see, what you're missing is True Freeman blocks everybody. What you were talking about last night, True Freeman blocks everybody for anything. He don't like the way your name is. He don't like what you said. You're commenting on something that ain't got nothing to do with the show. He'll block you for anything. That's all he do. Block him. Block this. Block him. If you're a moderator, that's your job. Your job is to block. You don't even know what's going on with the show. You blocking everything about it. That's all he do is block. And those people wind up going and they watch it on somebody else that's streaming. That's basically what it is. Sungrown, Vic Chat Room, Nat B when he was doing it. It was a place where you could go and comment and not worry about getting blocked. That's what it was. That was their purpose. You can go into their section, their chat room, say whatever you want to say about True Freeman while he was streaming and not get blocked. That's why I really didn't have a lot of respect for them kind of people, because they weren't content creators. All they doing is playing somebody else's screen. And the only reason you go there is so you can go there and say what you got to say and not worry about being blocked. That's why you see the majority of the people that actually watch True Freeman, you might see 8 people in the chat room. He might have 200 people there. He might have 150 people there, and you only see 4 people chatting. And that's because the people know when they say something, they're going to get blocked, or they already blocked and can't say nothing. So they'll literally have True Freeman on one device and have somebody else on another device, and they can go in there and chat. And this is what I keep telling everybody. The magic of this is being able to be with other people. Because you could watch True Freeman and not say nothing. But what fun is that? It's fun to talk with other people. That's what makes this magic. Being able to converse and talk to other people. You can sit there and say nothing and watch the show. But it's more fun to be engaging. But you know somebody always going to be in there, oh, he did this. Oh, remember when he said that? That's what makes the show engaging. And that's what people enjoy. So I see it's a need. But if he would stop blocking everybody, people will be able to come into the show. If he took phone calls and was able to talk to the people instead of hanging up on them, the people will come to his show. But instead, they go to alternatives so they can voice their opinion. Because if you don't agree with him, he'll block you in a second. Now see, I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. When somebody come in, I challenge them. You know. Well, that's the reason why when he do it, he only got 60 people watching. When Sungrown was doing it, he had 100 and something. Sometimes he had more people in his chat than True Freeman did. And I'm telling you the truth. And like I said, I understood where you were coming from, because some mods do block people based on what they done in other chats. We don't like to do that. I don't care what you did in another chat. It's how you perform when you in my chat. And like I said, we used to get trolled a lot, but I cut down on it because I started challenging the trolls. They not used to being challenged. They used to being blocked. So you challenge them. And instead of, cussing them out, you just ask them, what's your problem? And you make them state it. And a lot of times they can't state it. But I give them a fair chance. Say what your issue is, and let's discuss it. And people say something, and then I just ask them. And instead of them having a conversation, that's when they turn to the name calling because they really don't have a gripe. They're just trying to troll and get attention or stop the show. And so when you give them the spotlight, they like, and most of them run, and some of them, you know, that's why you're ugly. Oh, that's why you're this, that's why you're that. And I'm like, so you got the floor. You got everybody's attention. Go ahead and say what you came to say. And they don't have nothing to say. You know? You said everybody who has their identities are not trolls. I learned you can't be open on him. If you don't have no dirt, you won't have a problem. If you got dirt, if you're a child molester, you're a murderer, then you should not say who your name is. I agree with you. If you got dirt. But if you can't be who you are, and you got to hide behind somebody else, I'm suspicious of you. An old man told me a long time ago, he said, you got to be beyond reproach. You know what beyond reproach means? You are beyond reproach. That means if the police pull up on you, how you doing, officer? What's your problem? It shouldn't be, you bombed me for AP. No, it should be how you doing. It should never be. You should never greet somebody with authority with any kind of aggression. You're going to lose. But if you're hiding something, you get anxious. You wondering. If you don't do nothing, you ain't got to worry about it. Now, if you're doing something wrong, guess what? You got to worry about it. If you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing, you got to worry about it. And if that's the case, then you should be quiet or stay out of trouble. It should be, hi, how you doing? You shouldn't be commenting on stuff. But you know, somebody might look you up. If I'm not doing right, then I'm just going to be in there talking more regular stuff. I'm not going to give anybody any reason to say, let me go look this fool up. But you got people that come on here and they say the craziest stuff. They be challenging people. No, that's an airport shuttle. They come on here and just say the craziest stuff and, you know, make threats and I'm going to meet you at the park and all that. And then somebody do their homework. Just like when I was in Vic Chat yesterday when I had the mayor and the landlord come after me. And then they seemed to get a little nervous when I subbed to them. They were like, why would you sub to me? You lame. No. I don't know you. All I know is that your name say the mayor. All I know is that your name say the landlord. You ain't provided no information. But you got channels. One person had one video, the other person had two videos. And then I made the comment. It was a slick diss. I said, that's a daggone shame. One of y'all got one video. Somebody else got two videos. You got hundreds of videos to study on me. How do you think this is fair? How do you think that that's fair? You got hundreds of videos to go study me on. I only got one for one person and two for the other. But I'll do my homework. I'll find something. If I have to go through other people's videos and see comments that you made in chats. If I got to do the research. But here's the question. Why should I have to do that? That should be your question. Because you got people.
Excuse me, did you see a package left out here yesterday?
No, I wasn't out here yesterday. Sorry, dear. That's why I'm sitting out here today. I'm waiting on Amazon. And I'm making sure nobody don't take my package. The mail carrier right there. I don't think he got here yet.
No, I'm talking about from UPS.
Oh, I hate UPS. I can tell you, I've never got a package from UPS, ever. Not this place. You got to be out here. I tell them, send it again and got done it. Don't send it with UPS. Those of y'all that rock with me, you know I can't stand the UPS. You said they looked your address up because I donated to a certain YouTuber when I was myself. Trolls are the worst group of people. But see, yeah, that put you in the position because you're a female. See, I'm a male. I said point blank. You can keep looking, you ain't gonna find nothing. But my address has been doxed. Y'all know where I live at? Come see me. And I say it and I mean it. Come see me. If we talking about something on YouTube and you can't beat me with your mind, you can't beat me by using the man to help you. Because see, that's the next thing. When they can't beat you with the mind, then they want to beat you with the man. The same man they complain about. The same man they say is racist. The same man they say got white supremacy all over you. But when they can't beat you, who they call? Who you gonna call? The man. They said, who you gonna call? I'm calling a man. And I call a man on you in a second. I'm calling you, on you. I'm going to the FBI. I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna get me a white lawyer. See, they go run to the man. I say don't run to the man. Pick something in your hand and come see me. Put something in your hand. Ball your fists up and step up. Don't go run to the man. Because the man can't help you. Not with Brother Dart. The man won't help you. Because all the man going to do is come by and we're going to have a conversation and I'm going to show him every dumb thing you did. And that man's going to leave with a smile on his face. And the next time you going to call, ain't going to be no answer. Then I ain't going to pick your phone call up. So go ahead and run to the man. The same way you can run to him, I can talk to him. How you doing, sir? People need to learn how to take defeat and move on. Learn how to take defeat and move on. If you're getting beat, you're getting beat. That might be the Amazon truck. Is that the Amazon truck? No, that's somebody getting dropped off. How you doing? I thought that was the Amazon truck. No. No, that's John Hopkins Medicine. They taking their time. Yeah, I like Amazon too when you're out here. If you ain't out here, you gotta I got the lady upstairs. You know, I mean, the lady in the building right there, she looks out for me. But I try to be out here. So now with the back seat coming, I just gotta get the mechanic to I'm gonna check this out because this is a swing. I was able to use my Amazon discount that I got for that bag, if y'all remember, and I got a swing seat, and I'm gonna see because that's name brand. I might put that on my bike and take the other seat that I got and put that one on the other bike, and then sell it. So I want to see, is it better? If it's better, I want to see if it's better. If it's better, I'm going to rock with it. Because I love to have that word on my bike. When I was little, Everybody wanted a swing bicycle. So, we'll see. Now, if it ain't all that, I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the other one. But if it's better, then I'm going to try to get the mechanic to switch seats. Now, if I don't like it, I can put it on myself. I can put it on myself, and then I might go out riding around. I'm at the transfer the mounts, and I'll ride around and see if I can get somebody to buy it. You know. But like I said, the thing about the other one is it has the cord attached to it, so that's basically all you need. You know, you don't need to bring a box. You don't need to bring anything. You know, you just sell it. And it ain't brain power. Now y'all see I came out here. Now if I hadn't came out here, they said he was 3 stops away. 3 stops away. 3. I've been out here a while. Now, I remember the time when they said he was 5 stops away, and I was in the house getting ready to come outside, and the man came. So, that's why when he got down to 3, I came outside. Let me look and see where he is now. Is it still there? Oh, they ain't gonna make it easy on me. Hold on a second, y'all. Don't go nowhere. I told you, they're in the same place they was when I came out here. And I was out here 10 minutes before I started the live. I don't know how long I've been on. But the Amazon person ain't moved. Why is it when they get near my house, all of a sudden they want to go take a break? They want to go shop. They want to go do something. They've been at the same place all this time. However long I've been on, just add 10 minutes to it. They've been at the same stop. That's why I bought the folding chair. Even though he said he was 3 stops away. Now, if I had stayed in the house and waited the 1 stop, I'd have missed him. But I came outside and did the right thing. I'm telling you, doing the right thing is the hardest thing in the world today. Because doing the right thing always has a bad ending. It's never going to be smooth. Somebody who do the wrong thing can have fun and then go back and fix it real quick. But somebody who stay on the grind and stay with it, they make you suffer on that grind. While the other person is partying and having a good time, you on the grind suffering. And then you get what you want. And then you watch the other person just lazily walk by and get the same thing. And you like, hey, I ain't done everything right. They ain't done nothing. We at the same spot. How is that right? They ain't put no time in, ain't put no talent in, ain't do nothing. But they just slink on up and get the same prize you get. That's why they say life down here is not fair. It's not fair. But it's better to be good than to luck into something. It's more rewarding. And also, the person that lucked into something, they can't keep it. And they sure can't do it again. Because it was luck. Luck don't strike twice often. You might get lucky once. You know, you might find $20 on the ground and say, oh, I'm lucky. But the one day, when you late for work and you leave the house and you forget your wallet, and you got to catch that bus or that cab, you ain't gonna find no $20 on the ground. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. You gonna find it when you don't need it. You always hear them stories about somebody finding a bag on the bus, or they found a bag on the ground, or they found something at the bus stop. You said the person went to the bathroom. That's a long bathroom trip. It was on 3 stops. That's what made me start getting dressed. So I ain't got dressed. I ain't got the folding chair. But I'm not thinking negatively. The good thing is I'm out here. What's going on Night by Kaz? That's the good thing. I'm out here. You know? I can't miss him. He got the pull-up right chair. He's going to pull up right there. But see that red car right there? He's going to pull up right there. Or he's going to pull in front of it. I'm right here. I can't miss him. I'm sitting right here smack. There's nobody that can say, oh, he wasn't out there. No, I'm out here. I'm out here and we're going to get it handled today. Now, like I said, if it's flimsy, then I'm going to go right ahead and put it on. And if it's nice, then I'm going to get the mechanic to switch seats. It's either or. Easiest scenario, it's flimsy, and I do it myself. Worst case scenario, I got to put in some work. But like I said, as long as you don't take it off, that's when the problem starts. As long as it's on there, it'll work. When you take it off, for some reason, it don't want to go back on. Long as it's on there, you good. But when you take it off, that's when it don't want to go back on. So, it's not going to be no second guessing. It's either yay or nay. It's better than what I got, and I'm going to take it, or I'm going to put it. You say be greedy wanting a name brand seat, watch it hurt your butt, then you're going to regret it. I'm going to test it first. I'll tell you, if I don't like it, I ain't keeping it. But it's only a couple $1 difference between what I paid for. Well, actually, what y'all paid for. Than what we paid for last night. I think we paid 14 something. Might have been 15. I had to go look. I think we paid 15 for that seat off eBay. So that's why I say the price difference ain't much. Just luckily I had the credit. Cause like I said, out of 5,200 customer reviews, it came in at 4 stars. The they had a seat that was $10. Hey, what's going on, Sam? It wouldn't have cost nothing because I had the 1174 credit, so it wouldn't have cost nothing. But it only had 13 reviews, and they all was bad. People were saying that the springs and the screws was coming rusted, and that's basically what we needed. We need the clamp. Basically, we need the clamp. If the clamp coming rusted, that's what we need. Last thing we need is something coming rusted. And somebody else said that it was used already and they took it off back in the junkyard and put the no. So that's why I said it only cost $2.13. So like I said, not bad. So like I said, if I like it, I'll keep it and get them the other one. If not, I'll keep the one I got. I'm just glad that the system is different. Yeah, Nightbot, I took him out of the moderation. I took him out of the moderation, and somebody timed him out during the show last night. I took him out of moderation because I got tired of hearing the automatic chat box. I forgot to put him back in. I got tired of hearing the automatic chat box. That was the only reason why I took him out. I'm just gonna have to give him his moderation status back. He's still there. He just doesn't have the moderation status. And I actually had permitted him to talk, and one of y'all timed him out. So I just left him alone. But I should have put him back after you asked me to turn off the chat box. So do y'all like the chat box? What's more annoying, Nightbot or the chat box? I figure it's less annoying to have the Nightbot just pop up in the chat, just pop in there, than me telling you something. You said the chat box. 'Cause I tell you, I've been watching some people. They got stuff that come across the screen. They got stuff that stop the show. Dun, 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 dun. Joe Johnson has now become a Patreon. Joe Johnson says, "Tell Farouk to get out of here. God darn it, I'm sick of him." I think that kills the show. Dun, 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 dun. Joe Armstrong says, "John Cena sucks." They donated $5. Joe Johnson. Yeah, they got them things where you pay money and the stuff fly across the screen and stop the whole show. They literally got to stop what they saying. Just like when we were doing the show yesterday, I was trying to talk and y'all were talking in the chat, and I had to stop talking so that y'all could hear what the the chat box says. Yeah, we talking about the talking chat. I mean, if y'all don't like it, we don't have to use it anymore. I just wanted to try it out. I told y'all whatever they can do, we can do. Sometimes that's not a good thing. But whatever they do, give me some time. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out a way. Yeah, it is. Yeah, actually, I still ain't found the volume button on there, but I was able to figure out how to go into the sound settings of the computer. No, I mean, y'all say y'all don't like it, so should I keep it or not? Y'all say y'all don't like it. That is annoying. We're not going to get rid of it. We're just going to put it to the side. We don't get rid of anything. See, that's the one thing when I learn how to do something and it bomb, we just put it to the side. It might bomb today. A month from now, y'all might say, hey, what happened to the chat box? And then there it is. You know? Liz said, well, we had to choose between that and Nightbot. Well, what would you prefer, the talking chat or Nightbot? Because I can take out Nightbot, period, and I can just type what Nightbot say in the chat from time to time. Same thing. No, Nightbot can't say her kids were annoying, but she kept them. So we keeping it? Hello. Pretty good. That's a daggone shame. The mail people done came by, the UPS done came by. I'm still waiting on Amazon. You said the same with your dogs? Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see where this man is. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Right now. Let me see what this. All right. I know one thing. It got some weight to it. To be a seat. Definitely got some weight to it. It definitely got some weight to it. Y'all see it? Oh, look, it say Swin Soft, squeeze me. Y'all know something? It's firm. It's definitely firm. Now see, this is the clamp. Can y'all see it? This is what we needed right here. If y'all notice, the rings right here go onto the seat. Y'all can see it, and it holds it. But it keeps the seat, and not only holds it, right? It keeps the seat from going back and forth. Now, my behind wears out the springs on it. So now luckily the one that I have, the second bike that we have, it doesn't use these clamps. It has a different clamping system. It has two plates that go directly to the post, and they close down and they hold it, and then you screw it in the seat post, so it holds it. So the post helps support the seat and keep it from tilting. Whereas on this kind, these two clamps actually support the seat and keep it from tilting. That's the difference. And if you're not fat, it's not a problem. But if you fat, it's a problem. Like I say, I don't care for this blue, but I'm telling you, this is firm. This is firm. It is. Now, does it say? So we'll have to say. I can tell you one thing. Look at the springs right here. God darn, the springs definitely better. I can tell you that right now. Look at the spring system. I can tell you one thing. The spring system is definitely better. The springs on the other one, they are like single, and they real thin. This boy is packed. I'm kind of disappointed that it don't say, it say Swin at the back, but it don't say Swin. I must say I'm kind of disappointed. No, I tell y'all something that y'all won't believe. I not only when we tried to put when we took, that's because I usually bite them, but I haven't been doing it. I've been trying to make myself not do it. And they make great weapons. If you can't do nothing else, go for the jugular. That's all you can do. All you can do is scratch somebody's eyes out. If that's all you can do is stick your fingernails up somebody's nose. Whatever you got to do. Stick them in the ears. Whatever you got to do to get away. My motto, there ain't no rules. There ain't no rules when it come to fighting. There ain't no rules. You want to get home safe. That's your rule. That's your bottom line. Get home safe. Or anybody tell you, oh, you can't do that. What do you mean I can't do that? You shouldn't be bothering me. You gonna tell me what I'm gonna do? I'm telling you, don't touch me. You still hitting me. Don't tell me how to hit you back. Ain't no rules to this. We not getting paid in no ring. We not no octagon. You gonna tell me, oh, you can't do that. You can't pick no bottle up and bust him in the head. What do you mean? He didn't hit you in the head with a bottle. He shouldn't have hit me at all. A person shouldn't be putting their hands on me at all. So when you break the law, when you take somebody right to life, liberty, and freedom and mind their business, there ain't no rules. Don't tell me how to hit you back. I just slapped you. Why'd you punch me? You look at it and slam you. But they got this code now. Instead of having the man code that I had when I was growing up, it was a code. It was certain things that you did not do. They don't have that code nowadays. But they expect you to have it. They don't use it, but they expect you to use it. Yeah, I took it from you, but you ain't supposed to take it back. What do you mean? You got my stuff. What do you ain't supposed to take it back? Who the hell came up with that? It's like it's a whole new set of rules. You know, it's just like it's a whole new set of rules, and don't nobody want to follow them rules, but they expect you to follow them. It'd be like if one of them armored trucks was to come tip over right now and land in the middle of the street, and everybody just went and started grabbing money, and a couple 20s floated over here and landed on top of this box right here. The ratchets will come over here and they would say, "Hey, give me them 220s, cause you're not supposed to be trying to grab the money." While they stuff in their pockets. I didn't say I took anything. I said they just happened to land on top of the box. The people would actually come by. I'm serious. The people would actually come by and they would say, "Hey," they say, "Hey, boy, you ain't supposed to be. This ain't for you. You don't do that. Let me get that." Even though they probably got 2,000 or 3,000 stuffed in their pocket down their drawers, they would still come over here and be like, "Yeah, you're not gonna turn it back in. Give it here. I'm putting it to work. I know you're gonna turn it back in." So, you know, you ain't supposed to profit at all. Only they are. Yeah, it is crazy. I showed y'all the video of the man that said he had a wad of $100 bills. I mean, he had a wad of them. He was showing them off. Look what I got. And I'm like, man, you can't be that stupid. Why would you go on social media and tell them you got that money? They're going to find out who you are. All they got to do is hit Facebook up, show them the video, and tell them what was the phone that was used to stream that. And they better hope that person got a throwaway phone. If it's not a throwaway phone, they're going to be at your door. "Hello, give us our money." That's just crazy. But my mother always said, if you find something on the ground, pick it up, look around. If you don't see nobody, you ask. Nobody say nothing. But if you hear on the news, you hear on the street, somebody lost something, you go return it. That's what I was always taught. Now, if you about to get evicted or something, and you come across that and you need it, still, hey, I found it. I paid this bill with it. I hit you up next month. At least be honest about it and giving the people the money back. I'd rather get my money back in a month than not get it at all. Getting you locked up and getting my money back. So that's all I'm saying. You know. She said finders keepers. No, not really. I mean, if you know who it belongs to, or you find out that it belongs to somebody, then you should return it. Seriously. You said 10 or 20 on the ground and no one around. Yeah. I'm not talking about 10 or 20. I'm talking about like $400 or $500. I don't know about you. $400 or $500 had me out here on the skids. If I gotta tell a landlord, hey man, I'm gonna get it back next month. Y'all gonna have to cool y'all heels. Go ahead and file the eviction or whatever, because the security deposit will cover this month, and then I give it to y'all when I get it. That's what had to be done. But if somebody say, hey, you know, I found it and I used it, but you know, I get it back to you, that's better than not getting it back at all. That's all I'm saying. You know, my misfortune might have been your blessing, but now return the blessing. Well, you can have them locked up and not get it back at all. Unless they got a rich family member. I'm saying unless they got a rich family member that they'll put the money up, or a good friend. Having them locked up is not going to get you your money. They in a jail cell and you in a hotel. Or sitting on the street or in the shelter. How did that work out? Yeah, man. I found a dude that took my daggone rent money. I sure did. Got him locked up. So, you locked up in the shelter with criminals, and they locked up with criminals. Are you any better off? I'm just asking. Because you know, in the shelter, you got to be in there by 10 o'clock. You in there by 10 o'clock, they don't let you in. So guess what? You in prison too. But that's what a shelter is. A shelter ain't nothing but a prison where you get out during the day. If you ain't in there by 10, 11 o'clock, you ain't coming in there. And whatever you got, somebody in there using it. Yeah, they can't come in. Come on, y'all watch that TV. Let's go ahead and eat that food up. They can't do nothing about it. They outside. What you say I'm a best? I'm telling the truth. I'm enjoying sitting out here. I could have been went back in the house. I'm serious. I could have been with. I'm actually enjoying it. Let me look at this thing again. I'm trying to decide. This boy got some weight to it. I like the springs. Look at how thick the springs are. And they don't move neither. I wish the name was on here more, but it's at the back. Swing quality. It's definitely thicker. Like I said, it looked like it might rain. I hope not. But I'm gonna ask him. But like I said, it's I'm gonna have to bring both of them down. But It's worth it. Yeah, it's early. Yeah, it's 2:12 here too. I'm just enjoying sitting out here talking to y'all. I could have been went back in the house. No, I'm not. But I'm telling you, I'm about to go in here. I'm telling you, this feels. No, he ain't home from work. Um, they had priced Amazon at $6, and we paid $213 for this seat. That's all the cash that I've spent. That's why we been going to the market, so I don't spend the cash. I've had $2.70 in my pocket since the 3rd, and I'm still holding on to it. And like I said, it was a great thing because we had $20 and some change, and with the with the $2 challenge everybody did, we got the $8 right back. So it's back up to 20. So I can use that to go to the market with when I go in a couple days. And I got $2 on the PayPal because Tony did it on PayPal for $2. So I appreciate y'all. So we spent 8 and got 10 back. Can't beat that with a bet. You know, with the Amazon Prime and the $2 for the bike seat, that's all we paid was $2. That's why I say that was a deal. It wasn't burning a hole. I was hanging on. So that that donation wasn't for this. It was for the for food. And I'm still gonna use it for food. So you know the only thing I'm sad about? You know I keep forgetting to order some gloves. It's gonna be getting cold pretty soon. Having to hold on to them handlebars in the cold. I got to get me a pair of gloves. I keep forgetting. I kid y'all not, I keep forgetting. Just a basic pair of gloves. Why do I keep forgetting? I keep forgetting to get the most basic stuff. And it's like you don't think of it until it's cold and your hands going numb. Then you say, man, why didn't I get the gloves? That's when you think of it. Why is that? Why is it that we don't think of the basic things that we need until it's too late? It's like, man, I wasn't even thinking about it. Yeah, I wasn't. I went to Family Dollar. They they had some cheapy. When I say cheapy cheap, let me tell you, they had some cheapy cheap. I mean, I'm talking about the kind of gloves that you know when you put them on, the first time you wear them, you all right, but every other time, the stuff gonna start flaking and peeling. You know what I'm talking about when you using that the pleather, that plastic leather. Every time you put them on, the stuff just starts dropping to the ground. It be in your hands. Y'all know what I'm talking about? And that's why I didn't get them. You know, you're looking for something that's gonna keep your hands warm. You know, but you don't want to be leaving bits and pieces everywhere. It'd be like, somebody with dandruff. They come over your house and leave dandruff flakes on your sofa. They leave them on your table. Leave them on your chair. They leave them in your car seat. On the head rest of your car seat. Or somebody with the jelly curl. They got the grease everywhere. As soon as you let them in the house, you see a trail of grease. That's what them gloves look like. You said, might not have to put them out yet, BD. What you say? You don't tell the truth. um, it was something that I didn't want to see, but I should have showed y'all last night. We was on the World Star. That was a bus driver, and she was recording bed bugs on the seat. I didn't want to see it. I could have played it and walked away. Y'all didn't notice, but y'all saw me sitting there looking like I was itching. That was a reaction to that video. I said, no, I'm not showing this. Y'all know I'm scared of bugs. Not that I'm scared of them. I don't want to live with them. And I kill them quickly. Because my neighbors downstairs, they have kids that go in and out. They let all kinds of bugs in. And every time I open my door up, something fly in. And I spend most of the night trapping them like a hunter, just tracking them down. I can't stand a gnat. I can't stand a mosquito. Don't ever let me see a roach. I'll bomb the whole place out. Had a bulk acid everywhere. Having that cat handicap me. Because I can't put it where I want to put it at. I can't put it there. Because the cat go every goddamn where. Like, where can you put it? The cat go everywhere. She try and get behind the stove. She try and get behind the refrigerator. She try and get under the radiator. It's like you can't stash it at the corners under the bed, but she got to go everywhere. Like, God darn. She been and sat there and killed herself. So I gotta be very strategic. And like I said, I got the two electronic devices. And they work well. Because y'all see me, when I come back from the bike ride, I don't know if I stop the camera in time, but any bug I see outside, I stomp them. I'm not messing with it. I'm just saying, if she stopped sniffing every daggone thing, I wouldn't have to worry about it. She's actually giving things a license to survive that I normally would have snuffed out. You say I took her box away. No, I let her keep the box. Oh, we ain't talking about the big one. Boy, that was she don't go nowhere near now. I tell you that. She thought she was slick. Was going to jump up on that box and the bike wasn't in there. Boy, she went straight to the bottom. Yeah, she don't go nowhere near now. If we'd have moved to Florida, we'd have been floating away in the hurricane. I mean, we'd be down there with the hurricane victims. Shoot. But that's why I don't like getting on the. I really don't like getting in the cab. I'm gonna be honest with you. And the only reason that I can even get in one is because I used to drive one. And I used to shake my clothes out every day, and I used to go clean that seat every day because I was afraid that somebody would have bed bugs. And before y'all say, oh, it didn't hit Florida? Oh, you mean they actually got spared? Huh? See? That's probably because I ain't moved there. If I ever get the chance again, I will. I mean, it'd be nice to be down there in that nice weather, but them hurricanes, man, I don't know. It would be nice though. Yeah, I can tell you, I haven't been in a hotel in years. I mean, when I say years, I'm talking years. I'm talking like 10 years. Because when I actually went to go work at one, and I saw they were going there and they would give you new sheets, but they would put the same spread, you know, the top blanket. They put that same blanket right back on. Why you ain't wash the top blanket? I never understood that. Well, you don't need to wash the top blanket. What? I got news for you. People keep that top blanket on until it's time to get under it. That should be the first thing you wash. I know. You need to wash that. And you need to wash, you know, the fitted sheet. Because when people have sex, that's what's gonna get, you know, you need to wash that. You need to wash all of it. Shoot. We ain't gonna wash the sheets. We ain't gonna wash the blanket. So the whole time you there, they come in there and they change the sheets. They don't change that top sheet. You said hurricanes don't hit Florida every time of year, BD. They can hit anywhere. I can tell you in my lifetime, living here in Maryland, I've only had one. I've only had one. And I said one. I've only had one hurricane. And you know what it was? Now, it tore up New York City. It tore up Atlantic City. It put something on the shore of Delaware. But by the time it got over to Chesapeake Bay, we got 40-mile-per-hour winds and some rain. That's the closest I've been that I know of. Now, they said one day that we had a 35-mile-per-hour twister, and it knocked down a couple trees. I wasn't nowhere near it. Somebody didn't tell me, I wasn't knowing about it. So that's the only reason why I like Maryland. This is the best place for weather. We got the mountains on one side. We got the Chesapeake Bay on the other side. You got to get through Pennsylvania. You got to get through Virginia. By the time it go through all that, we in the middle. It's usually weak. So I like the location. Don't care for the crime, but the location. You know, if you're gonna build something, you got a better chance of somebody knocking it down or setting it on fire than the hurricane touching it. Seriously, you got a better chance. Now we do get flooding, but we don't get it. You gotta be down Sparrows Point, down by the harbor, Essex, Middle River. You know, I used to deliver the people, and they would tell me that they ordering because their whole basement flooded out. And I'm driving on the road, I don't see no water, but they got water in their basement. They say the whole basement flooded out. And I'm sitting there like, well, why you got a little rinky-dink house down here? You know, you that hard up to be on the waterfront? You got this little rinky-dink house sitting down here. You got money? Make it higher. He said in Virginia, a hurricane came through, took down 13 trees, cut out shed, trampoline, etc. We were 2 hours inland. Well, stop trying to jinx us, No Night by Cass. That's my answer to that. You try to jinx it. I ain't had the experience, and I feel fortunate not to have the experience. I just don't understand. I mean, see, I don't have the range. If I had the range, I could take y'all down, and I can show y'all. We can go down Sparrows Point. But by the time we got down there, how would we get back? That'd be the question. I could ride down there. How would we get back? I can take y'all down there. Y'all can see all these little rinky-dink houses. I mean, these little, I call them rinky-dinks. A rinky-dink is this one floor. You know, and they got them sitting right there on the water. And when you come down there, them people look at you like you don't belong here, get out. And they got the sewage plant down there, and it smells like behind all day. Anybody ever been to the East Point in Baltimore County? It smells like butt all day. They got the nerve to have eateries there. And, you know, people get used to the smell, and they go in there and sit down and eat. I don't know how you do it. How you smell butt and then go eat? I just don't. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be gross. I'm just being honest with you. How you smell butt and then go eat? They got nerve to have 2 all-you-can-eat buffets down there. But you so sick from the smell, you don't want nothing to eat. Maybe that's how they make their money. Because the people that really don't want to eat, they just go in there and talk. Nibble on a couple things. You really can't enjoy your food when you smelling hiney. I'm dead serious. Well, they right there on the water. It smell like behind. And I mean that you know, cause they actually take everything out the water. It's a sewage plant. They take everything out the water. When you flush the toilet, everything that go, they take out the water and they burn it. And they got guys there and they wear rubber suits and just from rubber all the way down. And they get rakes and they rake all the stuff out the water. That's how they purify the water. They literally rake everything and then they burn it. And that's what the smell is. They actually burn it. And you don't smell nothing but butt. Just pure behind. And they down there eating and partying. And I'm like, man. But you got people that just to be on the water. How you doing? They live right there. And I used to drive for a company down there. Every time somebody walk in there or wander in there, people come out there, what you doing here, boy? I'm looking at you like, man, do you think I want to be here? The smelling stuff. Hey, boy, what you doing there? You trying to do what you got to do and get out, but the smell killing you. And they acting like you at the Ritz. They acting like you at Beverly Hills 90210. I'm like, man, I'm just dropping this package off, man. Let me go about my business. Smell you later. But yeah, when they have the little rinky-dink houses, and then, you know, they flood every year. And they be out there talking, yeah, you know, last year wasn't as bad as the year before, you know. We only had 5 feet of water in our basement, you know. I don't want no water in my house, period. Not no stinky, funky water, especially when I know it's coming from the daggone sewage plant. I don't care how much they bleach it and throw it back out there. I don't want to live on that water. I'm sorry. They be having their houses right up on it. I'm like, you don't see that doo-doo plant across the way from you? Where you think that water going? You know, that's all I'm saying. Where you think that water go? You say Hatteras Island, North Carolina is older houses like that, but that's all they have. And no. I don't mean no harm, but if you got 5 feet of water in your basement every year, that's bacteria, mold, all kind of stuff. And y'all can have that. No, thank you. If I can't get no stilts and put it above, I don't want to be there. Y'all saw that video I showed you. Mother Nature came and took that house. I mean, she took it all. She took it all. And it looked like they had it up on a little hill. It didn't matter. Mother Nature said, I want that house, I'm taking it. Took it into the river and submerged it. Just took it. Them people came home and found out they had a houseboat. But it ain't floating. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. That was my neighbor, y'all. Yeah, we sitting here holding on to this boy. I ain't got used to sitting out here now. But you know, I guess it's like what my mother always said. It's like I remember when me and my sister said, we like New York. Why don't we move here? You know what my mother said? It's a nice place to visit. I don't want to live here. So I like to go down to the water. I like to go look at it. But I don't want to live on it. Wait a minute. No, I don't see no notification. Nah, he didn't do it yet. No, I'm not in New York. I'm in Baltimore City, Maryland. But I got a lot of step family in New York. And we used to go up there. I used to go a month every summer. I go up there, you know, with the whole family. But then I would stay and they would leave and come back. It was usually in August because my birthday is July 29th. So my mother would like to have me there for the birthday. You know, in June you still going to school. Like I say, it was fun. It was definitely different, and it you know, it helped out because it by you learning. You know, a lot of people like that don't go to New York. They'll tell you what they think New York is, but when you go there, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I went there and you know, I ain't never, you know, I'm in the wrestling, but you know, we go up there and play basketball. You know, after seeing, you know, white men can't jump, and you know, you see all these street games. I went up there and started throwing people down, body slamming people. They was getting mad. I'm like, I thought I was in New York. I'm playing New York street ball. You know, I'm playing basketball with a combination of WWE. You get my way, I ain't gonna go around you. We knock you down. That's what they did on TV. I went up there, shoot. They ready to bank me. Like, what I'm like, I thought I played your way. I'm sitting there like, I thought I was playing y'all style. I thought this was real hardcore New York basketball. They play it the regular way like we do. They ain't doing nothing special. That's all media. I went up there and started throwing people around, man. They ready to jump on me. We gotta get Baltimore country up out of here with somebody get hurt. I'm looking at them like I thought this is how you supposed to play. I thought you supposed to, you know, get in there and, you know, throw everybody around. Cause I used to just knock everybody down and just walk up under the basket and just put it in. So I found that disappointing. I ain't want to play basketball no more. You said homeless are becoming more and more everywhere. That's because of the rents. You wouldn't believe the rent that we pay. Well, y'all do know because I showed y'all. The rent is ridiculous. I can tell y'all, let me turn this camera around. That house right there is vacant. If somebody bought that house and fixed it up, they could rent that house out, fixed up, for $1,100-$1,200. Look at it. They could rent that house out for $1,100-$1,200 or more. If they can find, if they can find some people that want to be near the college, they'll pay $1,600-$1,700 for that little rinky-dink thing right there. It's crazy what we pay for shelter. And I heard New York is worse. And the reason that our prices went up is that they got something called the MARC train. I know y'all know what the MARC train is. The MARC train is the detriment to Baltimore City. Because in Baltimore County, they put up all these new houses. And people's paying $300,000 and $400,000 for these new houses, right? Because in DC, they're going for almost $1 million. Old houses. So you got a lot of people that live in DC, and they go on the MARC train and ride to work every day and ride back. You wouldn't believe how many people that live in Baltimore that work in DC. How many people that live in Prince George's County that live in, because you can get a house half the price in Maryland. But I could go down south and get that same house for less than half the price of what it would be here. You say, why is that steam coming out? Actually, I don't know. I've been told this. Don't take it with a grain of salt. But I was told that that's how they get the rats and they actually clean out the sewers. That's what I was told. Now, I don't know, you know, y'all can Google it, but I was told that you see steam coming out because they're actually cleaning out the sewer holes. I'll tell you, that's what I was told. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I was told. I was told that's what it is. Because you got to realize how much crud and crap actually go down the sewer holes. And they got to flush them out or they fill up. They got to flush them. That's what I was told. I was told that that's why you see the steam coming up, that they actually cleaning the sewers out. Because people don't think when something go down the sewer hole, where does it go? Because it's just sitting underneath you, not moving, doesn't do you any good, does it? It's like if you take trash and you keep putting trash underneath you, sooner or later it's going to come back up, right? So you got to flush it. Just can't keep throwing stuff in the sewer hole. People throw anything down the sewer hole. I actually know a woman dropped her wedding ring down a nasty sewer hole. She went and got her little child, and she put the child down the sewer hole and made the child find the ring. And the child almost got bit by 3 different rats. And you know, them rats eat anything. If they would have bit that child would have been done for. Hey, what's going on, Tony? Hey, what's happening? Yeah, you know, to save money, I dropped down from the, I had the $80 plan for 2 phones, and I had the Amazon Prime with it. And then I dropped down to the $50 plan because we got the Wi-Fi now. And so I didn't need the other phone. All you gotta do, do you have a food stipend card? Yeah. Or a Medicaid card. You can actually go to Amazon.com, type Amazon.com/qualify, and you can get the Amazon Prime for half price. But that's what I had to do. It's $13.99 a month or $120 a year. But if you got the card, you can get the Amazon Prime for $5.99 every month. Yeah. Now, my friend just told me that yesterday, and me like a dummy, I had the business. I had Amazon Prime business. I ain't even got no business. And they wouldn't let me do it. They were like, you got a business, you ain't got no damn car. So I had to change it. I had to change it back to regular Amazon. And I got it, and you know what, I had the bike for sale. The first one. I had it for sale on now if I had left it alone I'd been alright. But I got used to take the seat off because they bought me another one. A nice one. Right? And when he took it off, the plates were worn. You know, the plates to hold the bike up. And it kept going back. And that's how I wound up falling. So I ordered another one. A seat that came with the clamp, but the clamps were bad. And I put that on the first bike. Then when I got the second bike, the seat that came with it, just like the seat that came with the first bike, wasn't comfortable. So they ordered me another one, and I got him to put that on that bike, and it worked fine, right? See, as long as you don't take it off, you all right. But when you try to put it back on again, that's when you in trouble. I don't know why that is, but apparently my behind wore out the rings that keep. You know, it's two rings on either side that hold the seat. If you ever seen the underside of one, hey man, I got one right here. The rings in here See how they sit independent on the outside end?
Yeah.
They keep the seat from tilting.
Okay.
When you sit on it for a while, you wear them out. Now, as long as you leave them there, they good. But the minute you take them off, you can't put them back. When you take them off, they won't go back.
Go back, huh?
Right.
Okay.
So,
What happened to the first baby?
so, well, I told you I had it for sale. I had to cancel the auction. I'm still selling that. But I had Deuce take the new seat that we had bought for that one. I had them put that on the new bike, right? So then, when I was ready to sell it, I tried to put the seat on. It wouldn't go. So I took it to Deuce, and he tried to put it on, and it wouldn't go back. Now, when I had bought the seat, it came with one. So basically, I wore out both clamps. The one that came originally, and the one that came with the new seat. So the one I have now doesn't use that same system. It got a system where it's more supported. Where it actually, instead of it being independent on the ends, it's actually tied in right here with the posts.
So what you going to get another seat to sell it?
Yeah. So that's what I got in my hand. But I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it. This is a daggone Schwinn.
And how much did you sell it for? 300?
No, I was only selling it for 200. But I took it down because like I said, like I said, I could have, because he had it enough to where, it'd be a while for you realize it, but that wouldn't be right.
Right.
So that's why I took it down. I mean, you wouldn't want to get something and you ready to go jump on it, and then you like, hey, you know, it wouldn't be immediate, but it depends on how big you was. Like if you was little, you was like 170 pounds, you wouldn't notice it for a while. But if you was like big like us, you get on that thing and it'd be like, hey, wait a minute, I'm going back. Yeah, I'm going back. So like I said, so now we got the new. See, I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this for myself. This is daggone Schwinn. Yeah. But like I said, in good conscience, I couldn't send them people that. It's only $5.99. Prime. And like I said, I ordered this about this time yesterday, and it's here. Yeah. You don't have an Amazon account? It don't take long. All you need is a debit card. But the fastest way to do anything online is, do you got a PayPal account? Yeah, it don't cost anything. If you got a PayPal account, all you gotta do is get a debit card. You can go down to Walgreens or go to Walmart. You got a debit card? All you gotta do is just connect the PayPal to the debit card. That's all you gotta do. And so everybody gonna think you got a bank account. Yeah, all you gotta do is just connect it. And that's what I did. I got a PayPal, I got a Cash App. Cash App work too. I got PayPal, Cash App, and I got my disability card. So, and they all be ashamed of themselves too. There wasn't no money on none of my cards except for the Cash App. Somebody had donated, and I'm talking to the man after we got it all straight, and I'm like, when y'all gonna take the money? Because there's no money on my regular cards. And he said, all right then, well, I'll go take it now. And I went and looked. I said, sir, you might as well hang up. they'd already found the card and took the money already. I said, goddamn, just that quick. We on the phone talking. Amazon took their money. They found the card. They went through all of them. They went through all four of them, and they found that dang old $5.99. They found their money. Yeah, but like I said, go ahead and type it in your phone now. Amazon.com/qualify. So that way you don't lose it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just, as long as there's money there, they won't say nothing. As long as they get their money, that's all they care about. Yeah, they don't let me send money. I never tried to send money. You know, you know, you wasn't out here that day, but your friend was, and the guy live right there. And we sat out here and we waited for that bag to come. That supposed to been this big. That bag came with this big, right? No, seriously, and they had charged me $11.74 for that thing, right? So I got the credit for it. That was at the beginning of the month, and I held on to that credit because I told you I didn't have a Prime, and so if I would have got just the clamp off eBay, it would have been six something, right? To get it off of Amazon, it would have been $8.99, right? The problem is that I didn't have Prime, right? But then Amazon also had a seat and clamp together. But the people saying it was so bad, it was coming rusted. Parts seemed like they came from the junkyard. Springs was coming through the seat and digging them in the hiney. You know, but I was gonna get it anyway. I wasn't riding it. And besides, we already had two seats. I got the seat from the first bike and the seat from the second bike, so we already got two seats. So we needed a clamp, right? And so I was like, well, if I'm gonna pay $9 for a clamp, then why not just pay $10 and get both? And then I saw this. This was 13 something, and it's the seat and the clamp, right? And it's a name brand. And I said, well, okay, I got $11.74. I could pay $2.13 and get a name brand seat that still kept a 4-star rating with over 5,223 views. That's a lot of views to keep a 4-star. I know people, the seat I'm telling you about only had 13 views, and they had a poor rating. But 13. This had 52. 123 views, and it held a 4 out of 5 stars. So that's great. 4 out of 5. That's great. Wait a minute, somebody just hit me up trying to see who it was. Oh, that's Amazon telling me the package delivered. Yeah, I already got it. I got it in my hand. Liz said she ain't used eBay in years. Liz said she paid $12.99 as well. Female pack said too. Yeah, the shipping is high, but you know, that's why I said I paid the $6.99 to get the Prime. So I guess I paid $8. But now if it's something else I need, at least I only gotta get the price of it, and I get the shipping too, because they wanted $7 to ship. $7, $8, $9. I'm like, what? And then if you wanted to get it the next day, man, you had to pay like $15. I'm like, damn, so something cost you $50, you paying $65 to get it the next day. Yeah, that's why I said it's better to pay the daggone $12.99 and be done with it. Shoot. Wait a minute. Remember I said I just go ahead and pay it once a year. In my fact, I probably should too at NNC, but I don't want to commit for a year, although I use it a lot. Liz said, NNC, I didn't notice when it comes out of my account monthly. It makes me feel better that way. Yeah. Yeah, well, shoot, I was noticing. Until we got the phone, shoot, I was noticing. I used to call them back, hey, I was gonna do something with that money, and you sat there and took it. The month ain't even over yet. You ain't got your money already, goddamn, man. I ain't getting ready for you yet. You're a little early, ain't you? I'm wondering what the WWE Network gonna do. Cause now I got it in the middle of the month, but I guarantee you, the pay-per-view is supposed to come on, and I think it's the 6th. I got it on like the 17th or 18th, so they not supposed to bill me until the 17th or 18th. I guarantee you, they try to bill me on the 4th, and they don't get their feelings hurt because there ain't gonna be no money there. If y'all don't donate, there won't be no money there for them to get. They don't get their feelings hurt. They definitely gonna get their feelings hurt. You supposed to take it on the date you sign up, not on, well, the pay-per-view rate come out, so we gonna get our money first to make sure you pay. Yeah, I might actually have to let it go. I might have to let it go. Like I said, you know. But see, Vic just showed the pay-per-views. You know, he only, you know, he don't show that, he only show WWE. He don't show the takeovers. They have a UK and a WWE takeover. And now NXT is now on Wednesdays on USA. And so now I wonder if Vic going to start showing the if Vic starts showing the NXT pay-per-views, then you're right. I won't need it. But they be, them takeovers is better than the WWE. I'm sorry, the NXT is better. A lot of people say the WWE is better. No, it ain't. Now, if you're looking, you know, to see some behind and some wrestling, and people act stupid, then yeah, WWE better. But if you enjoy pure wrestling, you enjoy great wrestling, not comedy, you know, then you enjoy it. I guess it's like if you rather watch Tommy act like a fool and sing and make all them jokes, or watch True Freeman howl like an idiot, then you would like WWE. But if you enjoy real journalism, then you will be on the CNBC channel, you would be, with somebody, more serious. Like I said, if you like WWE, you would like Sonetta acting a fool. But if you enjoy pure wrestling, you would enjoy NXT. If you enjoy the comedy, then take WWE. But if you enjoy the real serious, trying to act like a sport and not act like you on, Basketball Wives and Empire, then you want WWE. That's the difference. It's not called the WWF anymore. The World Wildlife Federation sued them and they won. So they changed their name to the WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment. So they can't. You remember the slogan? Get the F out. WW, get the F out. E. They acting like they got rid of the F. No, the World Wildlife Federation took them to court and beat them. They didn't like, they ain't say nothing until they started acting a fool. When they started acting a fool, when they started having, Stone Cold come out there cussing, and they had the women posing for Playboy and bra and panty matches and all that stuff. That's when the World Wildlife Federation said, nah, y'all ain't using the same name as us. We don't want to be associated. You from the Von Erich era. Them Von Erichs are some of the most blessed boys. They are the cursed boys ever. All of them died. All the good ones. Curry died. Kevin died. Mike died. They all died. That's sad. Them boys they had everything. They had everything. They had the world at their fingertips. Down there in Texas, boy, they could have done anything. They was getting all kinds of trouble. Curry Von Erich kept getting caught on them pills. Mike, the Mike boy, they said he was an alcoholic. The other boy, they said he was hooked on Quaaludes or something. I just don't understand how you get famous like that and then you mess up. It's you so fortunate. You are so fortunate to have everything. And you can't handle it. And the Von Erichs, they were the first people to actually go nationwide. They was the only nationwide promotion. Because the NWA was the biggest. But the NWA had different branches. You had Mid-Atlantic. You had Southern. You had Texas. You had Florida. You had California. You had companies down in North and South Carolina. They were linked with the companies in Tennessee where Jerry Lawler used to come from. Remember the USWA, CWA, Continental Wrestling? NWA had all that, but they were all different branches. And Ric Flair was the champion, the world champion. And then every promotion had their own title and their own tag team title. And it was crazy. But the Crockett's was the big name back then. Jim Crockett Promotions, that was the ticket back then. You ain't work for them, you wasn't making no money. They was the ticket. And Vince McMahon came in there. When he saw what Fritz Von Erich was doing in Texas, they were the first ones. They were the first ones to have a nationwide program. That means everybody could watch them. You had to be in a certain area, and it would come on your local TV. If you was in New York, chances are you had WWF. because the WWF was based in the Northeast. You had New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Baltimore, and the NWA started coming on TV in Baltimore, and then they started coming to the arena. I've been to many a match when I was a young man. I've actually made it to the ring and touched the turnbuckles. WWE, you could get nowhere near that ring, but the WCW, you could. I went there, I was like, man, these turnbuckles is padded. This stuff don't hurt. It messed me up when I realized them things were fake. I said, man, these things are pillows. Tony said, wow, from 88 degrees to 67 degrees in over an hour, you freezing these Daisy Dukes. What you doing wearing Daisy Dukes? That's my question. What you doing wearing Daisy Dukes? But yeah, but that was the thing though back in the day. If everybody knew about the Von Erichs and the claw, hey, what's going on? Who am I? Shoot. I used to know you couldn't even go to school without somebody putting a claw on you. You couldn't go to school without somebody putting a claw on you. See, that was the thing back in the day. We did used to have the Baltimore Skipjacks, and we had the Baltimore Blast, and we had the I forgot what they called the basketball team. What did they call the basketball team? Because the Washington Wizards, they changed their name. They took the team. It used to be called the Baltimore something. But we used to have the basketball team, but they went to DC. Yeah, DC stole our basketball team. That's why if it wasn't for Michael Jordan and LeBron James, the basketball wouldn't be hot. Yeah, the Baltimore Bullets. Yeah, they were the Baltimore Bullets. I'm gonna tell you something. When they were trying to think of the name for the Baltimore Ravens, I had wanted them to keep it a B name. I wanted it to be the Baltimore Bombers or something, but they made it a raven. I was like a bird. But then they started talking about the poet that was from Baltimore. That famous poet. Wait a minute. We had a joke back in the day. I know his name. We had a joke back in the day. They were like, wait a minute. What do you think I am, rich? Shoot, I'm down here living in the Edgar Allan Poe house. We in the Poe house. Edgar Allan Poe. He wrote the poem, Quote the Raven Nevermore. And that's where we get our football team name from. He said the Baltimore Boobies. Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe. You're like, man, you talking about somebody rich, man? I'm living down there in the Poe house. I'm down there with Edgar Allan. We's is Poe. We's in the Poe house. Who am I said you love him? Well, that's where we get our team from. Because he wrote the poem, Quote the Raven Nevermore. Actually, his house is still downtown. It's like a little museum. The house he lived in is downtown. I believe it's on Pratt and Lafayette. Baltimore goes down. So I think it's Pratt and Lafayette. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, I'm getting it wrong. It's not Pratt. It's what street is that? Green. I think it's Green Street. Green Street and Lafayette. Isn't that where the Poe house is? I said the Poe house. Isn't that at Green Street and Lafayette? I always said I wanted to go in there one day, but I mean, he a poet. I mean, I understand. You know, he was a poet. You know, he didn't say world hunger or nothing, you know. I don't understand. You know, people have posters and stuff up. I just don't get it. A person is a person. You know, NNC says, my college daughter team is with the Appalachian Mountaineers with Joseph the mascot. Joseph. So, is that supposed to be Joseph? They changed it to Joseph? If anybody know anybody named Joe, go up to him and call him Joseph and see what he did. He might go upside your head. He literally might go upside your head. Joseph? What the hell is a Joseph? Yourself. That's even funnier. That's right. Believe in yourself. But I never understood why people get so enamored with celebrities. They just like you. They're just good at something. You know? You know, people say, oh, you always wearing that Miami Heat. You like LeBron James. I like the team. You ain't ever seen me talk about no LeBron James. You know, I used to like Shaq. Shaq was my man. I even got the Shaq Gnosis shoes upstairs. But you don't see me talking about Shaq. He was good on the floor of the game. The game ain't on. What I'm talking about is I'm not gonna go out of my way to see them in any other form. Like, you know, okay, I'll give you an example. Tommy wants you to come see him in person. I can see you on TV. I come see you in person for. You know, I like to watch the football games. But I don't want to go to the real game. I'd rather sit at home on the TV and watch it and get the commentary, the instant replays. I don't want to be in the arena. I ain't been to a wrestling match in over 20 years. I like to watch it on TV. You know, if I'm sitting there and